Hello everyone, welcome to Toonhounds, your fortnightly foray into all things animated. I'm Rich Masters, and with me as always is the Furious to my fast, the
Nitro to your V8.
Oh yeah, true. The blue Nitro to my gold Nitro, Spivsy.
Hello. Cars.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, we're doing driving.
Driving,
We're not
racing.
actually doing driving.
No,
we're on a road trip today.
We are, yeah. We're both in the Toonhounds mobile. It's a big car that looks like a dog. It's like the dog that Dumb and Dumber drive, the truck. We're in one of them.
Sorry, there was someone in our way.
Yeah.
It's got a steamroller roller for the front wheel.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, no, for the back wheel, and then two tiny bike wheels for the trike wheels for the front.
Yeah,
it's really hard to drive.
We've got one of them trucks where you pull a lever, and the whole thing shifts into a different form. It's like the car that the scientist drives in Wacky Races.
Yeah. It's like one of those, those Looney Tune organ things. But I can't remember what they're called. But a car.
Yeah,
it's one of those on wheels.
Yeah.
And there's an old woman who lives in a birdhouse at the top of the car, and she just makes pies for us.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely
it's an odd car.
Yeah.
It's really hard to parallel park.
It's not even road legal. I don't know how we're allowed to do this.
We have killed many, many people in this
So many
car.
people.
But, don't get in the way, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got right of way all the time.
We're also really, really obvious coming down the road.
Yeah,
It's not like you could miss us. So we pulled into a lay-by for a little while just to record the episode. It's nice and sunny today. I feel quite bad about being inside.
Yeah, no, it's not raining for the first time in about 3 months.
Yeah, we've had a week of quite nice.
We had
weather.
hailstones yesterday.
Yeah, so did we.
That was crazy. I took a picture and put it on the internet. The sky was completely black. It was just it was when the sun was setting, so you could see the setting sun on the horizon. But above that was just black clouds everywhere. It was insane. The weather is nuts.
Wow. Weather outside is frightening.
Yeah, and the something is quite delightening. I don't know what the words are.
But the fire is so delightful. The
That's
weather outside is frightful.
Yeah,
that's the word. That's
not
the
frightening. Yeah,
right. Today, as we are parked, we are going to be talking about driving cartoons, race cartoons.
Yeah,
and we're talking
race car
Initial
space
D.
tunes.
Yeah, Initial D and Redline.
Yeah,
which I had not seen either of these. Had you?
I'd seen Initial D, an episode of Initial D, not the ones that we watched, but I had seen an episode of Initial D a really long time ago when it was on YouTube and somebody just linked it. And I'd never seen Redline before. I think I'd heard of Redline, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't really have any connection to it or anything, but yeah.
I'd seen a few clips, but not really known what it was from, and just thought, oh, that animation is quite cool, and never really gone back to it. But I'd never seen Initial D. No. So let's chat Initial D first.
Initial D. What do you think the D stands for?
Drive.
I think it stands for drift.
Oh, true. Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah, because he has his initial drift when he starts, when he goes around
that is true.
The devil's hairpin or whatever they call it.
So this anime is set in Japan.
It is, very much so. It's set in a very accurate depiction of Japan, apparently. Like the mountain that they go down, is it Akina? Or is it the other one?
Yeah.
Akagi. It's Akina or Akagi?
Oh, Akagi.
Akagi's the other guys, aren't they?
Akina are the speedsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Speedstars.
Yeah.
No, wait. They're the Akina Speedstars.
It's called the Akina Speedstars because it's called Mount Akina that they go down.
Yeah.
And the Red Sun's from Mount Akagi. It's very...
yeah.
We'll get there eventually.
Japan is very mountainous, and most of
main
villages and cities, or villages that became cities, were based at the bottom of mountains.
Yeah. But apparently Mount Akina is a real place. It's in the Kanto region, and it's meant to be very accurate to this. So I think that's pretty cool that he, went to the effort of making it that accurate.
Well, the Red Suns talk about going from province to province. They talk about going to after they do Akina, Akina, sorry.
Yeah.
They'll go to Tokyo, they'll go to blah blah blah, and just win races and set records there. One of the things that struck me about this cartoon is that this is all very illegal.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And no one mentions that. Everyone's quite okay with it.
Yeah, I suppose it's because it's like a rural location. Like they wouldn't be doing this through the streets of Tokyo or anything. Like, so it's maybe there's just like a bit of like leeway towards it. And also, I think it would be a bit boring if they got the cops involved because it would be like a bit too fast and furious.
Yeah, but then there'd be another element of drama, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
If one of their dads was like the police chief or something like that, maybe that would be quite interesting. But anyway,
this is one of those anime things where I think it's really funny that everybody is in some way involved in street racing. Like it's like everybody likes Pokemon or everybody plays Yu-Gi-Oh. Everybody races.
Everyone does volleyball.
Yeah,
it's the big thing. I think I wonder if Japanese culture is like that. That like everyone's into the thing that is popular at the time.
Maybe, I don't know. It would make sense for like how anime tends to be, but it's hard to say if that's like just for the efforts of the program rather than real life.
Yeah, this is so this cartoon, this anime is from 1998. Based on a manga.
I've seen pages from the manga. I've never read it.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it around, and
is it good?
I think so. Yeah, it's a nice. Right. It's a very like it's not a polished art style, I would say, but I think it gives it character.
Okay. Apparently, a professional race driver and one of the sort of like pioneers of drifting helped with editing the manga.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So
I like that.
So basically, it became very technical, and all the terms used were actually terms used in racing and things like that. And you can tell that because, like Itsukai, is that his name? The friend.
Yes. Yeah.
Itsukai.
Yeah.
He explains everything.
Yeah.
In that annoying way that media that is. Have you seen the F1 film?
No, I haven't. No, I've heard how it is though.
Right. Yeah. It's like racing is with cars on four wheels. And it's and there's if you've seen Casino Royale as well, that is another film that does that really badly. Like, oh, they're playing cards. Let's explain the rules.
Yeah.
It's like
both of them have to get a number closest to 21 as they can. My God.
Exactly. And then they explain how betting works and things like that. And this is one of those things. This is the big drawback for this show for me. In that they talk about understeering and oversteering and drifting, and then they have to explain it or have to find a way to explain it, with like humiliating someone or something like that.
I found it very, very funny that Takumi is like the greatest race car driver who's ever lived, and he's like looking at cars going, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, like, he knows nothing about them.
What are these rubbery things on the floor? I don't understand.
And he doesn't like it when he's not driving. He gets really car sick and stuff. I think that was the thing I liked most about it.
Yes,
he wasn't obsessed. Like the guy in Haikyuu is obsessed with volleyball, right?
Yeah.
He's not obsessed with driving.
Usually the protagonist is so into the thing that they're into, and that's why they're so good at it. But this is just, he practiced a lot by accident and naturally had an attunement to driving, which I think is really funny.
Well, his dad is subtly teaching him, isn't he, as well? Like, so his dad used to be a big drift driver. Yeah. And he owns a tofu place.
Yeah, tofu shop,
Tofu
shop only sell tofu.
Where Takumi has to deliver the tofu. And in this, I think it's in the second episode, he puts a glass of water in the cup holder and fills it up and tells him that he can't spill a drop.
Yeah, that would be impossible. There's absolutely no way. He does it though. He does it.
But he does it, because it's Takumi Fujiwara.
Him working in a tofu shop I never realised that there's a character in the Yakuza games who runs a model car race place, like where you make little model cars and race them around tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And in the 6th game, after he'd not been around for like 4 games, he comes back and he has quit racing and he owns a tofu shop. And I never realised that I didn't know that was a reference to Initial D. That's really cool. I like that I've got that context for it now.
Yeah. I like when you find the reference to the thing that you bypassed the first time around. So to set the sort of story, Takumi Fujiwara is a high school kid, senior, who, along with his friend Itsukai,
I don't remember how they said anybody's name in this.
No.
I'm really bad at that kind of thing.
Yeah. It helps. It doesn't help that it's not our native tongue. So names are quite difficult when they're
sometimes I can remember how sometimes remember how the syllables work. But sometimes I can't. I can't at all.
Yeah.
Like, is it Takumi or is it Takumi? I don't remember.
I don't know. And I think we have to say as well, we couldn't find the sub. We could only watch the dub of this.
Yeah.
It was really difficult to find. But basically, they're both seniors in high school, and Itsukai is obsessed with racing. He wants to be a racer.
Yeah.
And Takumi is not. He's not interested in a lot of things. He's not very aware of things. He's not very aware that the girl likes him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's very disaffected, nonchalant. I think. Yeah.
Yes, disaffected is a good way to describe him.
He's just kind of going through the motions. He's living his life.
Almost like he's not interested in this part of his life. He just wants to get to the next bit. And they're friends with a guy who works at the same gas station that they do, called Ikatani, he's quite a good character. I like Ikatani.
Yeah, I think he's like an older brother character.
Yes, like the guy in Haikyuu, the leader of the senior in the squad.
Yeah.
Same sort of character.
If this was a different kind of story, I could see Ikatani being killed in some way, which would lead to the establishment of him becoming a race driver. It seems like that kind of character. Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't own a car, Takumi and Itsukai, but they go along to the race meets for Ikatani's team, the Akina Speedstars.
Yeah.
So
it's quite funny watching this program and having absolutely no idea about cars in any way. Like they're looking at this like beat up shitty 1997 car and going, wow, it's amazing. I can't believe you've got one of these. And it just looks like a car.
It just looks shit. I think like there is something, because they talk about cars in very technical terms and use terms that aren't open to the layman, right? So they talk about the 8-9 like it's something that we should all know about, which I kind of like in that way. That they don't dumb down things, but they also then over-explain other things as well.
Yeah.
But it turns out that one of the best cars for drifting, Takumi drives on the regular to deliver the tofu for his dad's shop.
Yeah,
great. And it's another way that his dad is just subtly teaching him how to be a race car driver.
Yeah. We've got to talk about the actual design, how the cars are portrayed in the anime.
Oh yeah, please do.
They're CG, like very very early looking CG, which I think it's great. I really liked it. It makes all the cars look like they're otherworldly or like highly advanced compared to everything else.
It reminds me of, those cartoons where they go into a world, like VR Troopers or something like that, where when they go in, the dynamic of the scene changes. I think it was quite a nice way to do that. I know they were doing that because they wanted the cars to look technically like they did in Gran Turismo and stuff like that, but actually it looked like they slip into a car and they go into another world.
Yeah, I think it worked really well. I did find it funny when there's a bit in one of the episodes where they like zoom in on the headlights as it's going around a corner, and it looks like a busted JPEG. It's really funny. Like, they did not have the detail on the cars to be able to zoom in that far.
I like the bit when the Red Suns arrive at Mount Akina, and they're all like getting in each other's way because they didn't know how to animate it properly, and they're too close. But the Red Suns turn up, and you think they're going to be really big antagonists, and they are the most polite people I've ever seen in a cartoon like this.
Yeah, it was.
They're like, "Oh, please,
I was surprised
come
by
and
that.
do this, and maybe we'll be friends."
Yeah, it was really surprising. I thought they were going to be like, "We're going to be the greatest racers in the world, and you're never going to be able to beat us." But it's more like, we're going to have a really nice race and have a fun time, and if you beat us, we'll just try our hardest to beat you back. It's like
They say,
they're very courteous.
Yeah, they appreciate that Mount Akina is their turf.
Yeah,
and they're like, we're here to practice, and if we'll take it one at a time, and we'll share details, and we're both going to get better from the experience, and maybe we'll get some friendship out of it. And then Ikutani's like, "How dare you!" And I found that really funny.
The leader of the Red Suns, the one who drives the yellow car. I don't know what car it is. I'm just calling it the yellow car like a child.
The brash one, yeah.
Yeah, the brash one. His voice was so funny. It really, really made me laugh because it didn't fit him in any way. Like, he's racing around the track going like, "I'm going to be the greatest racer in the world. Nobody's going to be able to beat me."
No, he sounded like Gary.
He did sound like Gary. When they do like a abridged series of anime, like they do Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Dragon Ball Z abridged, and they always give them silly voices. That's what the Takahashi brothers sounded like. Like, they sounded like somebody trying to do a silly voice. Very funny.
One was like, "I'm going to be the greatest," and the other one was like, "Actually, you're not the greatest. I'm going to stay at home and not even practice this time, but you can do it because we need to set a record for the Red Suns." And it was like, they were villains, but not quite villains.
Yeah. For some reason, the yellow car Takahashi brother, he is like narrating everything he sees around him while he's driving.
Yeah.
Which I assume was like, when they do direct manga to anime adaptations where they'll just take all of the dialogue and put it into the episode.
Yes.
I imagine it was that, because it's a lot easier to do tell, don't show in a written media than in a visual media. But then when it gets adapted, it's like, shut up for 2 seconds, please. We can see what's happening. And you go like, There's a car coming right at me, but there shouldn't be any cars on this road. It's going straight for the for the guardrail. It's going to crash. There's a ghost. I've been chasing a ghost.
I wonder if when things are passed over from the sub version, the translation team don't inform the voice actors doing the dub if something is meant to be internal monologue.
Yeah.
Because some of those things sounded like they should be in thought bubbles.
Yes.
Or, Frank Miller-esque boxes. You know, that sort of like, "Oh my God, he's going to hit the guardrail." That sort of stuff, like, rather than, "Oh my God, he's going to hit the guardrail."
Look out. I can't believe it.
You would think that as your internal monologue, but you wouldn't say it out loud. So I do have a little bit of sympathy here, because I think that is a lost in direction rather than a lost in translation.
I think it must have been. Because I also thought it was fantastic that he immediately asks people if the mountain is haunted. He's not embarrassed about that in any way. It's just that, he had a race with a ghost as far as he's concerned. Very good stuff.
Yeah. The episode sort of ends as they're halfway through, like Takumi is delivering he's just delivering tofu. He's not racing.
Yeah.
And he's halfway through that quote-unquote race in the eyes of the Takahashi brother. And then it finishes the next episode. I watched the first 5, you watched the first 2.
Yeah.
They don't feel like episode splits. They feel like just one long thing, don't they?
Yeah.
Because the second half of the second episode is about Ikutani trying to find the 86, the car that Takumi is driving, and then thinks it's the dad because he learns that the dad is an ex-race driver.
Yeah.
And then in the third episode, he tries to the Red Suns formally challenge the Speed Stars, but Ikutani is trying to get Takumi's dad to race for the team. And then by episode 5, people start realising that Takumi is the race car driver.
I'm surprised it takes that long, because from episode 2 I thought, surely by this point he's going to be in the car racing. And we do get to see him in the car doing his drifting and stuff, but he's not racing yet. And I thought it's either going to be soon, like really early on in the series, or it's going to be like a Racer X situation where we're not going to find out for a while. Episode 5 is a bit weird to me. It's just strange pacing. It is just because they've directly adapted the manga. But even then, usually it would be quite early on as like the hook. It would be
quite early. I think like the fun thing about the first 5 episodes is that Ikutani thinks he's convinced Takumi's dad to turn up, but Bunta, the dad, puts Takumi in the car in his place and says like, "I'm not doing this. You do it." And then he just turns up, and everyone thinks it's Bunta, but it's Takumi. And Takumi is like, "Yeah, I'm racing. What of it?" Like, and then one thing we haven't mentioned is Natsuki, the
the
girl
interest.
one.
Yeah, the girl one. Who looks like every other girl one from every other manga. She looks like the one from Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't remember what her name is.
Yeah, she does. I know what you mean.
Tay? Yeah.
I can't remember. But, like, the first scene with her, she's very into Takumi. And then she gets in a car, and I assume that is her dad, but it feels like she is in a relationship with a paedophile.
It was like, it was like sugar daddy thing going on. Yeah, it was really
that's
weird.
What it felt like.
Yeah.
And they hadn't resolved any of that by episode 5, so I hope it's not that.
It might be, I don't know.
Because part of it, like when she gets in the car, he's like, "Hey, baby, I love when you wear that school uniform."
Yeah, like you freak. What are you talking about?
And then she talks about how like you spend more than they would make in a year at that gas station on me. Yeah, and it's like, wait a minute, are you a dad or are you a boyfriend?
Pretty weird. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was like a sugar daddy situation, because that would be quite interesting. But it's hard to determine at this stage. I mean, it's an anime from the late 90s. It gets into like weird territory involving the women in the show. Like there are some like pervy moments in it, but I don't know how far that goes, in the rest of the series.
No.
This is like, the panty shot things in the second episode, which is like, oh, dude, come on.
Yeah, I'm glad that has gone from a lot of anime. I actually find the Red 9 stuff less offensive because the character has agency when they're doing it. It's just it is the sort of like male gaze still, but the character seems reasonable. Yes. But it seems reasonable rather than boys looking up skirts.
Yeah. I mean, they're 18-year-olds at this point in this show as well. Like, grow up.
Yeah, if you're 13 and doing it, and look, it doesn't make it okay, but your hormones are ruling at this time. I understand it a little bit better. But like, if you're 18, you're still trying to look up a girl's skirt, you are very problematic.
You're a freak.
It's borderline sexual assault.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that they debate in like Parliament. If you're doing something that they're debating in Parliament, don't do it.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of history here.
Yeah.
I thought this was really good.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked the
Eurobeat music as well.
Oh my god! Yeah, the soundtrack. Holy shit! Yeah. Soundtrack was insane. It was like a mix of Eurobeat and city pop. It was great.
Yeah. It's everything was new. Do you know what was really funny? The end of the episode where that random face from the band member just starts coming. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, it's like the end credits are like a music video where like people come into it. It's great,
but with the animation of the show as well. It's so weird. I love the theme tunes. I love the outro. All the music in the show is really good. Wasn't overdoing it. Just really good presentation, and I think making the most of, like you said, the CG to make it feel like it was like a dynamic shift.
Yeah,
really clever. And I like the characters. I don't. His friend is a bit weird.
Yeah, but there's always some weirdo character, isn't there? There always has to be like the little freak, little gremlin.
Well, he's I don't know why they make him look like an ape at times. There were some shots where
the way they animated the mouths was a bit weird in the show.
Yeah, with the
like
rubber hose
mouths.
lips.
Yeah,
and everyone's got like this weird over or underbite.
Yeah, and I can't remember her name again. Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Her mouth is tiny. She's got like the smallest mouth I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's like 3 millimeters wide.
I wonder if that is an over-sexualisation thing.
It's got to be. I think so.
Because it happens quite a lot. Like, like, tight mouth or something like that. And it just feels weird to me.
I don't know if she
But
eats.
I like her as a character.
Yeah. I like all the characters. I think they all like work well together and, for whatever they're trying to do in the show. I like the Takahashi brothers most.
I do really as well. Funny. I think they're really good. They're like villainous without being villainous.
Yeah. I hope that at some point they do just like become buddies. It feels like it's going to go to that point. When he becomes a proper racer, I feel like they would have some kind of rapport with each other, and I like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like people just being friends in anime.
Yeah, I like when rivalry becomes friendship.
Yeah,
that is
nice.
a really good. I'm trying to look through. Basically, he gets like the first season, he gets challenged by another team, and he refuses to be provoked. Duct tape deathmatch.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Sounds dangerous.
But like another team come in and they try and they're much more aggressive because they've heard the rumours.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it changes much.
No, yeah.
I quite like a few more girl characters that come into it.
In terms of being like an anime, I wouldn't classify this as being shonen, I don't think.
No.
I think it's a bit too grounded in reality.
Yeah.
But in terms of being an anime, I did quite like how grounded it was. Like, it's not... They're allowed to be a bit over the top with the way people talk, and their opinions on drifting and racing and stuff is very shonen, but not to the extent of, like... They're not going to be doing like death matches or anything. Like, there's not going to be any like, we need to win this or else they're going to blow up the town or anything like that. Which it's refreshing. I think
it's refreshing, but there was a thing about duct tape deathmatch, and I don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is, but I get the impression it's not an actual death match.
No.
I don't think there's any like threat of anybody being killed in this. Unless
Episode 14, I'm going to read the blurb. Takumi has no plans in running away from Shingu's provoked challenge. When he discovers the suicidal consequences of having a duct tape deathmatch with the addition of Shingu's dangerous driving, Takumi might have just added too much pressure on himself. So I don't know. It might go a little bit like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But I really enjoyed it, much more than I thought I was going to. I like that it feels like one big narrative. A lot of the things that I liked about Haikyuu, I like about this as well.
I get they're kind of cut from the same cloth, aren't they?
It's that whole thing we talked about how you just replace the obsession. And it, as long as you've got the characters right, it could be anything. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would as well. I really liked it. I had a lot of fun watching it. If I hadn't gotten distracted by playing Persona for 900 hours, I think I would have watched more of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. I watched 5. I didn't mean to watch 5. I just left it running.
Yeah.
And that's always a good sign of something, right?
Yeah.
That you don't really notice the fact that you've watched 2.5 hours of it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's one down.
One down.
We've got
One to
Redline
go.
next. So
Next up on the starting line.
Yeah, in position.
D.
We'll maybe tell you position D. All right. Okay, we'll be back after this.
Bye.
Hello everyone, we're back. That was us revving the engine.
Yeah.
We hope this episode's revving your engine.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're talking now about Red 9.
Redline.
Redline. Sorry, what did I say? Red 9.
You
That's a
said
gun
Red
from
9.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
We're talking about Redline, which is it's a film from 2009.
2009, yeah. And as they say on the opening credits, directed by Takashi Koike.
And what a great job he did.
Yeah. I've never seen that in a movie before. The director's name being announced in the opening credits. That's really cool.
What else has he done?
He does a lot of Lupin the Third movies. I think he did the pilot for Afro Samurai. Yeah, I think he did an Iron Man anime which didn't get picked up.
Oh, he did part of the Animatrix.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and he's done Lupin the Third ever since.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Lupin
the
Third.
I think that works for me. Oh, Lupin the Third's great, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Did The Taste of Tea, Funky Forest.
Funky Forest.
Pilot to Afro Samurai, Party 7. Okay. All right. Well done, Takeshi Koike. Koike.
Yeah, that's how they say it in the opening credits anyway. I would never have said Koike. I would have thought it was Koike. But like we said, we don't know how to pronounce Japanese names, apparently.
No. We're
Unless
trying
they're
our best.
directly said to us.
Yeah, said to us within the last 5 minutes as well.
Yeah.
So, Absolute trashed at the box office. Justified its creation on home video or home release. Yep. And is generally considered one of the cult classics of anime.
I can't believe this didn't do well.
No, me neither.
I can't figure it out. No. What didn't people like?
I feel this is a zeitgeist thing. This came along at the wrong time, much in the same way that Mad Max Fury Road came out at exactly the right time and everyone loved it. I want you to talk about this.
It's insane, this movie.
Yeah.
Everything is squash and stretch. Every single race is squash and stretch, and oh my god, it looks so good. It looks fantastic. My favourite bits of it were when the cars are going really quick past people, and then there's a 3-second delay, and then everybody gets blown off their feet. That's so fun.
There's a bit at the beginning when they're doing the race on Dorothy and in the yellow line. And the announcers say, well, they're only 14 seconds behind. There's no way they're fucking 14 seconds behind at that speed. I think maybe
no way, no.
14/10 of a second, maybe.
Yeah.
But they are going at like warp speeds. I think that's one of the things I love most about it. They're planetoid races. They're not like a racetrack. They're going across the planet.
Yeah, the entire planet, and everybody is somehow able to withstand these G's. They don't explain it, like how JP is able to move so fast that his nose starts bleeding and his eyes go bloodshot. And at one point, he's going at like hypersonic speeds, gets thrown from his car, and just lands on his back, and he's fine. Nothing wrong.
I could appreciate it if the canopies were still intact for most of the cars, but at times people were riding with the top down, effectively going like Mach 22 or something.
9 million miles an hour. It's so good. And it's not, they don't need to explain it. It's just racing is just part of their life, and I don't know. Maybe they're biologically attuned to it. Like they've evolved to the point where they can go at these speeds.
Yeah, maybe it's the low gravity on some of these planets or something like that, and that's why they pick certain planets for the higher speed races.
Yeah,
because I don't understand why they pick Robo World.
It just sounds cool. I think part of it might be like a marketing thing.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't understand why they pick Robo World if they know the Robo World people are sneaky and nasty and are gonna kill them if they're on that planet. I just don't understand. It reminds me of pod racing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's very
so dangerous.
Racing. Yeah. And somehow nobody ever dies doing it. I think there's like one person who dies at the what's it called? The I can't remember what the race is called. The Bunta Eve Classic.
Oh, the Bunta Eve Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, one person dies in that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think if we had spent more time. So this is my only criticism of Redline, right? I mean, I'm going to completely say it right now. This is a masterpiece. Yes. One of the best things we've ever watched for Toonhound. If we knew more about the other characters, I think they would have killed a few of them, and I think that would have been a better. That would have made this film better. I think if we knew about, the Crab Man and the guy who was getting beat up by the robot. If we knew a little bit more about them and they were friends of JP, I think we would have possibly seen them die, and then it would have spurred JP on to do more in the race. That sort of stuff.
Yeah, I would say that the actual relationships between the characters are probably the weakest element of Redline.
Yeah,
where we kind of get like the basic gist of their relationships together, but when they try to move it towards more serious places, it falls a bit flat. Like JP's relationship with Cherry Boy Hunter.
Oh, Sonoshi.
Yeah, Sonoshi. Yeah. I didn't get their relationship. They just sort of drifted towards one another, and it just didn't do much for me.
And also, like you can't give them a joint history. You have to have them have a similar history that they bond over. The thing that killed it a little bit for me was the "I love you" at the end. They don't love each other.
Yeah, they barely know each other. Yeah,
they barely know each other. Don't do that. Like, I understand the adrenaline can make you attracted to someone. That I'm absolutely fine with. The way in which they help each other win, that I'm absolutely fine with. Do not tell me that they love each other.
Yeah,
it makes it slow motion kiss childish. Yeah,
the slow motion kiss. They like smash cut directly into the credits. That was crazy.
although I did love that. There was a bit about that I was like, fine, we don't need to fucking know anything else about what happens.
Because I was watching it on Amazon. Like I rented it to watch it, and when they like kiss each other and do like the "I love you" thing, and then it goes to the credits, and it comes up with like at the bottom the watch this next stuff, like the the Amazon credits come up telling you what to do next. That's it. Like there's not like a post credit scene or anything. It's over. I couldn't believe it.
It's there were a few little bits that stop this being absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
I will admit that. Just a few small bits. But man, the designs of the characters and the cars.
The character designs are the best part of it, I think. Yeah, like,
even Frisbee. I fucking love how Frisbee looks with the
he's great.
The patchwork parts of his skin and the sort of like goblin-y ears.
Yeah,
so good.
I like that all of the characters are designed in very different ways, but they all still look like they're from the same world, like from the same universe.
Same universe, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact as well that the characters. This is the best part about these sorts of things, these race sort of anime shows, cartoons. The cars and the characters are synchronous.
Yes.
They go together. It becomes like a symbiotic relationship. Like JP has a Trans Am. It looks like a car. He looks like a human, although he's got elf ears. Sonoshi has the the shrimp-looking car because she is graceful and she can go underwater and across water. Machine Head is the figurehead for his own rocket.
Yeah. Machine Head was so fun. I really like Machine Head.
So good.
Yeah.
So
that bit when he's in the restaurant and he just like turns and everything explodes around him.
I liked when Sonoshi was watching the newscast and it showed Machine Head gradually upgrading himself. Like in every picture, he was slightly different. And he's given away all his humanity.
That newscast was my favourite part of the movie.
Yeah.
Not only because Sonoshi was topless in it, but because the actual newscast was really fun. I just loved seeing all the characters and like finding out what their whole deal is. Like the ones from the Magic Planet, whose names I don't remember.
Oh, they're so good.
They look like the women from Space Channel 5.
Yeah. And they do the Sharon Stone. They do the Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct leg cross.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to use their magic until they do because the Robo World are trying to hunt all the racers.
Yeah. I liked Johnny Boyo. I thought he was fun.
Yeah.
I liked
Gorilla
Todoroki.
Cop.
Yeah. I liked all of them.
Lynchman was a bit silly. The bit where he was running alongside the car.
Yeah. It works though. Like all of the stuff where you think this is like, pushing the believability aspect, it doesn't matter in this because none of it is believable. So they can just do whatever they want. It's really fun.
Because it exists in a really super stylized sci-fi environment.
Yeah,
you can quite happily take anything on board. I like the fact that they don't explain anything. Some of the soldiers from Robo World get in their like mech suits, and then these big like wires just come in and hit them in the back of the head and stuff. And
they do like a Matrix thing to them.
They don't have to explain that. We know what's happening, and we know that it's dangerous. I loved that Lynchman and the other guy's car looked like a bat, and it had like. Grappling hooks and stuff like that. I like that he had his helmet, had the big bat wings on it. Do you know, there's a few things that I would have done to punch up this thing, and I'm going to talk to you about it.
Yep.
When there's two positions in the race, and JP gets put ahead into Redline, as an audience pick, he should have a rival that is also going into the race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there aren't they aren't really rivals in this movie.
No.
Like you think there are going to be, but all of the races are kind of like all right with each other. Like they're not like friends, but they're friendly rivals, I would say.
Yes.
Probably the most antagonistic one is the Gorilla Cop because he like
Lynchman maybe.
Down.
He has
He has a bit.
Lynchman has a bit of a thing for Shonashi where he keeps trying to attack her.
Yeah.
But I feel like a rival, a shitbag, who is maybe working for the Robo World would have been really good.
Yeah, I really thought that the I can't remember the character's name, the guy in charge of the army, the one who
Colonel
interfaces
Voltron.
with that. Yeah, I thought he was going to enter the race as like
when he got that giant worm.
Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen, but no. I thought it was really funny that the leader of Robo World looked like Ganondorf.
Yeah. The whole background of Robo World being signing a peace treaty but are working on bioweapons, and maybe that's why they sent the race there, because that really easy to miss. Like the Alliance sends the race there and diverts all their satellites there so that they can watch what Robo World is doing.
Yeah, it's clever. I like that.
It's really clever.
It's really nice background world building.
Yeah. I love all the stuff on Europass, the moon, where it's like a dusty moon and they're all practicing and JP keeps blowing up his vehicles. And
I like that when he blows up his car, it ends up on the news. I liked that.
Yeah, it always ends up on the news. And then I really like the old man, the guy with 4 arms that works on the engine.
He was really cool. That bit where he like busts through the glass and starts shooting up the mobsters.
Yeah.
I was so shocked when that happened. I really didn't expect it. That was really cool.
I thought he was there to kill Frisbee, and actually understanding that Frisbee was in a bind because of JP, indirectly, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
I thought what was going to happen is when Frisbee had the detonator, I thought he hadn't put it on the car. He had it on himself, and I thought he was going to blow up the mob, which I think might have been a little better.
Maybe, yeah. I think it'd be a different way for the movie to go.
Yeah. It's not trying to do anything too hardcore with the characters.
No.
Sonashi's giant balloon tits were slightly distracting.
That was really funny. Yeah. What was that about?
It's just, yeah. In a sequence that is all about the characters and stuff, it doesn't seem... does it seem gratuitous or not? There's no need for it, I guess.
There's no need for it, but at least she wasn't like being coerced into it, I suppose. Like she was just relaxing at home. Like,
and she wasn't like in the shower or something.
No,
it wasn't Chun-Li from Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, she was just like hanging out, quite literally.
Literally, yeah. I fucking loved this. I
thought it was so fun. Like every scene of this was just incredibly fun. Like even when they're just like hanging out and talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like it's 2 seconds later and some other freak comes along and
the bit in the restaurant. Like the restaurant was so sci-fi. It never lost its sci-fi roots, I don't think.
Yeah. I like the old woman who sells him cigarettes.
Yeah. Who then puts money on him later on in the film.
Yeah. I like
really
the little chicken boys who were like following him around, like the ones who smack him around the head because he won't buy a ticket.
Oh, and then they later on eat the explosive eggs, but they don't eat them in one hit, so they burn their mouth.
I just love that kind of thing. I love that the site is called the planet Dorothy. I like that they're on Robo World. I like that one of the major antagonistic forces in the movie is called Funky Boy. Like, we haven't even mentioned Funky Boy.
We haven't mentioned Funky Boy, the biological weapon that is being prepared by Robo World in order to attack other planets. Gets accidentally released by the gorilla cop.
Yeah, because he just slams into it.
Yeah. And then the orbital cannon, which is like really quiet and then does that really cool thing in sci-fi I like, where it then causes an explosion and they destroy nearly all of their forces trying to take out the racers, but not one of them is destroyed.
Yeah. Oh, that was really fun that the army people who were like going in the race and like shooting at them. At one point, they're like, this is pointless. I'm going home. Well, they're too quick.
Well, most of them are dead as well, and it's exactly what you do. I really loved everything about this. The music's great. The animation is so fluid. And also, I think what I really like about it is that the cars feel alive. Like at times, like the Sonoshi vehicle, I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
No, anyway. But Sonoshi's vehicle, which is like, it's like almost like a fish shrimp car, it pulses, like the little pods on the side like pulse as she's driving along, making it look like it's breathing. So good, good,
really cool.
And the music
the music's fun. Everything is just really, really good in this movie. I loved just how like experimental the animation was. Like not in terms of like they're doing things that nobody else has ever done, but it's more they're trying everything out when they want to. Like there's a rhyme and a reason to everything that happens with the animation, but it feels more like, I don't know, like a music video more than a cartoon. Like everything is very, very over the top. It's nice. It's really fun to look at. It was just great. I really, really enjoyed it. It's hard to like properly describe like the the things in it that made me think this is so good to look at. Yeah.
It's like perfectly directed and edited as well.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's hard to do with an animated product. The more cartoons we watch for Toonhounds, I just think they should have had another pass at the editing. This was perfect. Like the music all cuts in at the right times. Do you know what else we haven't mentioned? The fact that the first time JP uses his nitrous on Robo World, he becomes a skimming stone that goes across the water. Everyone has a different way of getting through the mountain as well.
Yeah.
Like, all the cars have character, and they do things a different way. A car digs under the earth. A car goes across the water and the dam. A car goes through the mountain. One goes over the mountain. It's just all so clever.
Great voice acting as well.
Oh, I watched really good.
I watched the dub, but great voice acting. Patrick, I can't remember if it's Sets or Sates, but it's Patrick.
He really plays good as JP.
He plays JP. He is in everything basically. He's like one of them, very very prolific voice actors. He's currently he's in JoJo, Rooster. Isn't he? He's Dio Brando in JoJo. Yeah. He's the Rooster in Rooster Fighter at the moment, which I can very much recommend. It's loads of fun.
Oh, that's on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, Disney Plus.
It's great though. I've read the manga, and it's just really, really fun. But it's just about a rooster who fights demons. Like, what more do you need? And he does his Endeavour voice from My Hero Academia, which is just really funny, coming out of a chicken.
That's good. There's a lot of voice actors from the voice actors that are involved in the English dub are involved in a lot of really good English dubs. Like, you've got Cowboy Bebop alumni, JoJo, you've got Bleach, Magical Girl, Lyrical Nanoha. Like, you got absolutely tons of like actors who are in a lot of really good stuff. It's hard to. I feel like. Oh my god, my doorbell has just gone again. Hold on, I'm back.
Hello. I was just looking through the list of the people in this, and we've got Keith Silverstein is in it as well. He's the one we talked about before. He's in absolutely everything. He's with Professor Tomway in Sailor Moon.
Keith Silverstein. I can't see him.
Well, for some reason he's listed under David Roach in this, so I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it was like a
Oh, he's Zasalamel in Soul Calibur.
Yeah, he's in everything. Yeah, he was the Shadow Moth in Miraculous, because we said it was weird that he was in both the things that we watched that week.
Yeah. Sam Riegel, who was Donatello in the 2003 TMNT series, and he's Phoenix Wright in Ace Attorney is in this as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's in this one.
Yeah, it's really great. There's a few. Like I said, there are a few punch-ups I think I would make. But I'd watch a series of this as well.
Yeah, same.
If it was in the same, like, give the characters like maybe an episode each. How they came to Redline, those sorts of things. I'd add in a proper antagonist. I
could see this being like a really long anime, like different races. Could have arcs on different planets and stuff. And I don't know if they'd be able to keep up the high octane elements of it over the course of an anime, because I think at some point you'd run out of steam. But 12 episodes of this, that'd be great.
It's got the same, I would say, the same sort of level of style matching animation as Cowboy Bebop has.
Yeah.
That's the thing I sort of like equate it to. Like, it
reminds me a bit of Bobobo as well.
Yeah. It's just really great, man.
Great.
I wished I'd seen this a lot earlier because it is just phenomenal. It's so good. I need to get a decent copy of it now.
Yes.
Yeah. I think 9.5 for me.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 10. I loved it. I don't have any qualms with giving things 10s.
Well, only because I think like it's missing a real like race antagonist. I don't think Machine Head is the antagonist.
I don't either. No.
I feel for as is with Daredevil, which we will talk about soon. The antagonist and protagonist really have to have a couple of moments where they interact in order for them to feel like they need. But the King of the Machine world, Robo World, or Colonel Voltron, they don't interact with JP at all.
No,
JP doesn't even know that they exist.
Yeah.
JP doesn't.
There isn't really an antagonistic force directly against JP. He's just sort of a bystander to everything that's happening.
Yeah. Whereas,
I quite like that. Aside from the bomb that's on JP's car, which never really feels like a major threat that it's going to like kill him or anything, there aren't really stakes to the race. Like,
no,
it's not a death race or anything. Like, if you win, great, you get money. But if you lose, you're not getting like sent into the mines or anything. Like, even when the people who like quit the race because they don't want to do it anymore, they're not like chastised for it at all. Nobody really is bothered by the fact that they don't want to do the race.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing standing in their way.
Yeah.
And I don't know I assume you get money and glory for doing...
Yeah.
But, like, they never show Machine Head as this sort of person who is, like, on the upper edges or echelons of fame just because he's won the Redline a few times.
Yeah.
He's loved, but he's not like super rich or, he's not, like, all of a sudden, like, a different stratosphere of class. He just feels like he's just a regular racer like the rest of them.
There's kind of a feeling of it being a dystopia.
Yes.
Like, you can tell that there are, in the background of everything happening, there are, worse things going on, and maybe the Red Line is a distraction from things.
Oh, majorly.
Yeah.
It's like the Running Man.
Like, yeah. I liked it when we do get to see the crowds who are watching the races, and there are those women who are dancing in bikinis, and they're just like absolutely flipping out. It's so funny.
I like the little alien kid who is like, Dad, you're going to miss it. Take the picture. And then they get absolutely flattened by the car going
At the
past.
start of that, I genuinely thought one of them was going to get killed in the race.
Yeah. It's just so good, man. It's
Great
so
stuff.
good.
Really fun. Very much recommended.
As close to perfect animated film as we've seen, I think. If you haven't seen it, instantly go and watch it because you're gonna have a really good time. Especially if you like Mad Max Fury Road, because it's all about the racing in this. You'll love this. The racing mixed with the action. I just think it's really good. Another really good shot I like is when Sonoshi hangs out of the crab Sonoshi and blasts the rocket with a handgun.
Oh, yeah.
That was really great.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely perfect. There you go. 2 just phenomenal cartoons. I don't know, we were going to do Cars at one point, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
Fuck Cars.
It's some other reality. We watched Cars and Speed Racer.
Maybe we'll
what
do
a terrible episode.
We'll do a Racing 2 and we'll do Speed Racer and Cars. But I'm glad we did these because I really enjoyed both of them. All right. Let's head over to some emails.
Boo, 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 boo.
We got any emails? If there's not a Redline video game, I'm going to be really disappointed.
Oh, I don't know if there is. I'd be surprised if there was, to be honest. I think there's Initial D games. I'm not sure. Do you want to hear an email?
Sure. Is it an email or a V-mail?
It's an email. Email. And it's an email from David. And it says, Morning, lads. Hope you're well. I'm going to do it in that voice. Morning, lads. Hope you're well. I was just thinking, I'm not going to do it in that voice. It's too much effort. On your list of cartoons on your to-do, how many of them are British cartoons? No one talks about Bugsy the Little Helicopter, Astro Farm, Bob the Builder, 90s Rupert the Bear, Legend of the Dragon and Jackie Chan Adventures, and new Captain Scarlet to consider a couple. We've done Jackie Chan Adventures at one point. We did a martial arts episode. I can't remember what the other thing we watched it with was.
Oh God, I do, but I don't know what the name of it is. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I want to watch Captain Scarlet, the cartoon. We watched Captain Scarlet, the Jerry Anderson original.
Yeah, we watched the original, Captain Scarlet.
But the cartoon is supposed to be very good. We could do Jerry Anderson cartoons.
We could, because they did do
because
a Thunderbirds animated. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Also, love for you to do the 4 Sherlock Holmes animations from Burbank Animation Studios.
Ooh.
I didn't know those existed. Let's have a look at them. Let me look in Burbank Sherlock. I'm sure that'll come with something.
We've done a few, because we did Danger Mouse and Banana Man.
Yeah, what British things have we watched?
Super
I think
Ted?
we're too focused on American cartoons. I've got the list of everything that we watched on Toon Hounds. I've been trying to filter it a bit into decades to see what
Right.
things we watched the most from. Apparently, we
80s.
watched everything is from the 80s.
Yeah.
By a large margin, most of the stuff we watched is from the 80s.
I'm not surprised. We are.
No.
I was born in 83. You were born in what? 80.
91.
91. Get
91,
fucked.
yeah. I'm a child. I'm a small 35-year-old child.
maybe you're just appeasing me. That's what it is.
Maybe, yeah. But no, I mean, I watched everything from the 80s growing up anyway because it was all on Cartoon Network.
The Burbanks ones have really. I remember having really, really, really good voice acting. I think isn't Peter O'Toole one of the voice actors in the Burbank Sherlock Holmes?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Sherlock Holmes and the Curse of the Baskervilles, it was Peter O'Toole.
They did Hound of the Baskervilles, you fool.
It's called Curse of the Baskervilles in this.
No.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes and the Curse of the Baskervilles.
Oh.
And then they did A Study in Scarlet, Sign of the Four, and The Valley of Fear.
Yeah. They're all as old as me. They came out the same year I was born.
That's fun.
I remember seeing a couple of them and really liking them.
Yeah.
We've done Sherlock Holmes in the
22nd century. Yeah.
22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes in the
22nd century.
I loved Bugsy the Little Helicopter when I was a little kid. And I loved Astro Farm as a little kid. Bugsy the Little Helicopter. It's the one that where they got faces.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
There was a...
Not as bad as JJ the Jet Plane. Because if you look up the pictures of JJ the Jet Plane, you'll just be terrified. It's so scary.
There was an aeroplane cartoon. Damn it. I can't remember what it was called.
Who was in it? What did they look like?
Jimbo and the Jet Set. Do you remember Jimbo and the Jet Set?
I do remember Jimbo and the Jet Set. I had it on VHS.
We should do the helicopter one and Jimbo and the Jet Set.
We could do just planes with faces collection.
Anthropomorphic flight. Yeah, I mean, all of those sorts of things are not off limits. One of the things that we have to consider is that when we do an episode where... I'm answering the email now. When we do an episode where people haven't watched something, normally we end up with a massive dip in viewers. Listeners.
It depends how obscure the stuff that we watch is.
Jimbo and the Jet Set and Budgie the Little Helicopter will be one of the worst episodes you've ever done. It will just be me and you that have listened to it.
Oh, I think it's great. I was looking through our analytics stuff on Spotify. It's really boring. It doesn't really tell me much at all because we tend to have the same viewership all the way through.
Oh, all right, okay.
We don't get highs and lows in terms of viewership. We've got a very focused.
Static?
Yeah, I think, yeah. People watch what we do, which is quite nice. But for some reason, one of our most popular episodes we've ever done was when we watched Lunatics Unleashed.
Oh, I think we got we did get a lot of people engage with us sort of back on when we were on Twitter. That show as well. And I think that was back when we were doing the art as well. I think the art makes a big difference. Because people were looking at the art and they would look at a thumbnail and instantly listen to the episode. Lunatics Unleashed, Jesus Christ, what a terrible episode that was. Not a terrible episode from our perspective, but
no, it was a great episode from our perspective.
Yeah. All episodes are great from our perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I think sometimes we get really good viewer counts if we've watched something that's absolutely fucking awful or absolutely great. But for those really middle of the road, I can't imagine we got many viewers for Gravedale High. Although that was quite early on in the...
That was one of our first episodes, yeah. That was episode 4.
2 or 3, yeah. But I can imagine some of the worst episodes in terms of analytics are probably going to be things like, Banana Man, Super Ted.
Yeah.
they're tough episodes to sell. But like, I mean, we don't do this because we want to get listeners. Otherwise we would go after the big things on the big anniversaries and stuff like that.
Which we keep doing by accident.
Yeah, we do that sometimes. We did the Mario one just before
and
Mario
Resident
was
Evil
launched.
at the same time, just after 9 is released. So sometimes we accidentally get zeitgeisty. But a lot of the time it's like, everybody's talking about this amazing new cartoon. Let's watch something from 1973 instead.
Let's watch a Russian political cartoon.
Yeah.
But like, I think sometimes we don't help ourselves because even though we watched Resident Evil, we watched a fucking shitty, boring Resident Evil that was so bad. Like, if you wanted to get 9 and you were like, I'll just watch this Toonhounds episode first, you're not buying 9.
No.
You've given up on the franchise by that point. But yeah, I think nothing's out of the realms of possibility for Toonhounds.
Yeah,
so we can put those on the list.
Yeah, we'll put them on the list. We've got a sizable list going at the moment, haven't we? Rupert the Bear's a good show. Like the 90s Rupert the Bear cartoon is like decent. I still think.
Yeah, what could we do with that? We could do Yogi. No,
Bears.
not Yogi. Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy Ruxpin, shit. Who was that one? Corduroy. Do you remember Corduroy?
Oh, I do remember Corduroy.
There's so many bear cartoons. It's unbelievable.
Bears?
Did we watch Care Bears at some point? Have we done Care Bears? I don't remember.
No, we did. I think we did My Little Pony.
We did,
movie.
Yeah.
Because we did a ponies episode, didn't we? We did new ponies and old ponies.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done Care Bears.
I don't think we've done Care Bears. I'd watched Care Bears in Wonderland. That's a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it was good when I was like 9.
Oh, okay. Lots of things were good when we were 9, Swiftsy.
Yeah.
Sticking balloons up our nose is good when we're 9.
Do you want an email?
Sure.
Here's a Vmail.
Did you finish that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's a Vmail.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you. Dear Toonhounds, who eats prawn cocktail crisps? How is it a part of the core Walker's Crisps flavour range?
I agree.
Question and subject, discuss amongst yourselves, V.
Right. They stink.
Yeah.
However, I would say Scampi fries stink, and I love Scampi fries.
I quite like prawn cocktail crisps. I think they're quite tasty. But if I had a choice between prawn cocktail crisps and literally any other kind of crisps, except maybe ready salted, because that doesn't do it for me.
Oh, that's boring, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick prawn cocktail.
No.
I buy a packet of Skips instead. They're like prawn cocktails crisp, but they're a bit more fun.
Yeah. Well, that's like having a prawn cracker. Like a really good prawn cracker. What's your feelings on Scampi fries, though?
I've never had them. I'm not really into fish. Yeah.
Scampi fries are good. Scampi fries are like the good prawn cocktail. They're like puffed crisps. You remember like they've got the outer texture of a wheat crunchy.
Yeah.
But hollow inside.
I like puffs.
So it's and they are great. They're really good.
Or like
really
the
good.
bacon ones. They were kind of like that. Rashers.
Yeah, Frazzles.
Frazzles, that was it, yeah. Frazzles. Yeah. That sounds right.
No, you're right. Bacon rashers are completely different than Frazzles. Frazzles are the thin ones that look like strips of bacon.
Yeah.
They're good too. My dad loves Frazzles.
It's a very dad crisp, I feel like. It's a very like went to the pub in the 70s kind of crisp.
Same as Scampi fries, really.
Yeah. Pork scratchings, that sort of thing.
I don't like pork scratchings.
No, I don't either. I don't like pork.
Can't deal with that. No. I love pork. I love a bit of pulled pork.
I really don't like pork. The only thing I like that comes out... I just don't like the taste of it. It just makes me feel a bit ill. The only thing I like that comes out of a pig is sausage. Like, I don't like bacon. Like, I genuinely despise bacon. I think it's absolutely disgusting. The smell makes me feel ill. I don't like
weird.
gammon. I don't like ham. Yeah. Yeah, but bacon's like my least favourite food, I think. I really dislike it. Yeah, when they say, like, on the TV, like, oh, we fry some bacon if you're selling your house because it will make people want to come and visit and all this stuff. Or, like, if you're selling things at a car boot sale, have bacon cooking because people will they'll go to your store to buy things, and it would put me off completely. I'd run away. Horrible stuff.
I mean, it's strange that you feel that way about bacon. Or I wouldn't say it's strange. It's just like it is what it is. People have different food aversions and stuff like that. But I would never think, I'm selling my house. I'm going to make it smell like grease.
Yeah, apparently to think, yeah. Or like you cook. I hate the smell of baking bread as well, which is weird.
Oh,
and that's another one
really
that they
strange.
say. Yeah,
That's really strange because the smell of baking bread is like,
ugh, ugh, horrible.
So we had some work done in the house. We had to have a wall replastered because we had a leak, and then we had to have some bits replaced and glued and plasterboard glued back on to the wall. And we had the smell of glue in our bedroom for about 4 weeks, and I kept waking up with a headache and like dry eyes. And we realised it's because we were getting high every evening.
Yeah, you were solvent abusing.
Yeah,
you silly boys.
Yeah. I love baking bread. Oh man, the smell of baking bread
I really hate it. There's a house near where I live, and I don't know what they're doing in there, but when I go past every so often, especially in the summer, it smells really, really strongly of Marmite. It's really, really strange. It's like just one house on the street.
That don't know what they're doing. A cleanliness issue, simply because like the smell of yeast is like associated with like damp and like, mold
it's gross
and stuff like that. It's probably something like that.
Yeah. Unless
they're cooking massive stews and putting like Marmite in the sauce.
They're eating Marmite. It's the simplest answer. They're just eating a lot of Marmite.
I've got to be honest. If a bag of crisps, and when I open it, they smell, and roast chicken crisps are like this as well for me. I'm not eating it.
Yeah, I can get that.
Prawn cocktail have a very strong scent. The first bite's with the nose.
Yeah. That makes it sound so disgusting.
Yeah. It's actually the first bites with the eyes, but I have this thing. I don't know if I've ever told you this. Like, there's a gene for coriander. And,
I've got that as well. It tastes like soap.
Right. So I don't have that.
I
do have the gene where you can smell protein on that's been cooked onto plates and glasses and stuff like that. Oh,
that's gross. Yeah.
So we'll eat eggs, and then I will have to. And Rachel has it as well, which is really weird. But I think maybe she might be a clone of me. But like, if I eat eggs and then I have a glass of water and I drink from the glass, I will pull the glass away, and the glass smells like egg, and I have to change the glass. And then like it's awful. Like, so whenever we have eggs, we have to wash the plates like 3 or 4 times. And leave them to soak and stuff. Like, you can see all the, what's it called, albumin?
The
all the stuff. Yeah. Like, we leave the plates in the water, and like a couple of hours after, all the albumin is floating in the water, and it's just like people have washed up stuff, put it back in their cupboard with this stuff still on it.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, it's gross.
I'm glad I don't have that. I'd never eat again. I'd never eat eggs again.
It's really tough because, like, sometimes we'll pull a glass from the cupboard, and I'm like having like a really cold glass of water or a Coke, and I put it to my mouth, and I can smell eggs, and I'm like, it turns my stomach, and I have to put my drink down and just like, be like, no, can't drink that.
I have it with ramen, like instant stuff. Just pour boiling water in. Yeah. If I have that anywhere near cookware, like plates or anything, I could smell it on everything in the house.
It's a protein thing. You've probably got like a little, because sometimes the packets, like the sauce packets and stuff, have like protein powder in them and stuff. Yeah. So
like a couple of weeks ago, like I had one of those ramen things, and I finished it off and swilled out the plastic for the recycling because I'm very conscious of the environment.
You're
I put I'm good. I'm a good person. I put the empty thing in the sink for later, so it wasn't like in the way. And I had a cup in the sink, and I rinsed out the cup, and I had a drink, and it tasted so much like soy sauce. It was absolutely disgusting. But they weren't like involved in any way, either of those things. Like they didn't even touch at any point. But it really, really tasted of it. So maybe I'm got your superpower.
I think you have. This is why you shouldn't wash things like chicken in raw chicken in water, because that stuff gets everywhere in the water particles, and you could like have salmonella all over your kitchen for months and not know.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. But yeah, I hate prawn cocktail crisps.
I'm all right with them. I think they're fine.
Okay.
Not
Who's your favourite hound now, V?
It's still me. Do you want another email?
I do. I live for it.
This email is from Is Really Donut?
Oh, cool.
And it says, I'd make the subject line of this email longer, but that's V's bit, and it would be uncool of me to copy it. Kind of like how she calls Richard Richard, but I don't believe we're on professional terms like that. Also, hi, Spivsy. Hi.
It's not. It's weirdly not professional terms. The only people that call me Richard are my family.
Yeah.
And I
don't think
just
of you
V
as a
wants to be
Richard.
part of my family.
Maybe, yeah.
I
You could adopt
introduce
her.
myself always as Rich, and Rachel decided that because she doesn't like being called Rach, which I can understand, it sounds too much like Rash. She decided to start calling me Richard, and I never really questioned her on it because it is my name.
Yeah, it's your name, yeah.
It is my name, and my mum and dad float back and forth between calling me Richard and Rich. Normally, if they're pissed off at me, it's Richard. Normally, if I've said something insulting to my dad, it's a way of joking about his being a secret paedophile. But and Evan calls me Richard because Rachel calls me Richard.
I think that's why V calls you Richard.
Yeah,
because everyone calls you Richard.
She wants to be adopted. That's what it is.
Yeah. I hate being called Dave. I'm not a Dave.
I can't see you as, because Evan asked me what your real name was, and I was like, I had to think for a minute.
Yeah,
we've known each other over 10 years.
Nearly, yeah.
Nearly,
yeah.
maybe nearly 10 years.
8 years, I think.
No,
yeah.
I mean I've lived here 9 years, 9.5 years now.
Yeah.
So it must be at least that.
At least, yeah.
Because I
Jeez.
remember doing like TTOS was during the pandemic.
It was, yeah. Yeah, and that was
we'd already been
6
doing
years.
that for a long time.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
So yeah, nearly 10 years I've known you. I still,
Jeez.
if someone said to me, Dave,
What's their name?
David, I'd be like, who?
Yeah.
Like, I always have to, if I haven't got your email saved, I have to ask you your email address because I can't put 2 and 2 together. You're just Spivsy to me.
Oh, yeah.
I know I actually shorten your
Spiv.
online name to
Yeah.
Spiv.
Yeah.
I always call you Spiv. You're
Like one of those guys who sells, wasn't they people who sold like black market goods in World War II or something?
You're Spiv Spivey. That's what it is.
Yeah. Hello there, Toon Boys. Been listening to the show since the end of last year and finally decided to stop putting off writing you guys an email once I heard you were watching the Mario movie. I remember laughing at the cast reveal with the rest of the internet like it was yesterday. But the movie itself is actually pretty fun and light. Yeah. Feels like one of those movies, if I saw it on the TV, I would just leave it on. I especially loved how good the visuals for the film were. All the vibrant colours and little visual Easter eggs were a big treat for me personally.
I agree with that. Like, it feels like you can reach into the screen and touch things.
Yeah, reach out and touch Mario's moustache. Reach out and touch Mario's moustache. The two main bits of criticism I remember commonly hearing is people not being a fan of the licensed music usage and that the movie is far too fast-paced. But personally, never had an issue with either.
I don't care about the pace.
No, the pace is just like kids' movie pace. Yeah. You got 90 minutes to do a lot of stuff, and kids get really, really distracted easily. So you just got to like throw stuff at the screen at them.
While I would say I don't really mind the licensed music. I just think it's lazy. I think you've got like so much music in the back catalogue for Mario. You could easily use incidental music or level music, and it finds something that fits, or at least like find something that fits and then alter it slightly.
Yeah.
I think it's lazy. I think Take On Me is not relevant to the Donkey Kong world.
No, it's not. No. Yeah. I've just done the music from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh well.
Maybe they'll do differently in Galaxy, which is out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. My main criticism is that we didn't get enough Luigi in the movie. For as much as people dunked on the cast, especially Chris Pratt for deserved reasons, I honestly thought Charlie Day for Luigi was a decent choice. This is compounded by the fact I think the strongest parts of the movie were the scenes where they actually show how much Mario and Luigi love each other as brothers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think my least favourite performance given was actually Fred Armisen as Cranky. He just wasn't the style of old man voice I see the character having, in my opinion.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I don't think there was enough Luigi. I think what they did with him was great. And I like that I think my favourite thing about the film is the central theme of brotherhood and how they care for each other and those sorts of things. I think, like, you know, Mario doesn't go on your typical hero's journey. He just wants his brother back. I think that's quite nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Yeah. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys thought once I give the episode a listen. On the subject of video games, though, I wanted to bring up two things. In the Sonic the Hedgehog episode, God, that was a long time ago, Rich laments about how Sonic media outside of the game sort of runs off and does its own thing. Liken it to if Shovel Knight had a show that took place entirely in space. I just found that example funny because there was a cut idea in the King of Cards campaign where King Knight would have gone to the moon. So Shovel Knight going to space, at least for a little bit, isn't too far-fetched.
Yeah, but did they do it or not? They didn't do it, did they?
No. Secondly, in the Magical Girls episode, where Spibbsy says Akuma was from Tekken, he does actually appear in Tekken 7. So there's that at least. Thank you, I have been vindicated. Anyways, can't wait to hear more from you boys. Hope this email wasn't too long. Bye!
No, it's perfect.
No.
Thanks for emailing in. We don't mind email lengths or anything like that. We get like so few anyway that it's like, you know, no bother. And we like hearing about past episodes and stuff that we've potentially forgotten.
When did we watch Sonic? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that would have been a really long time ago.
Yeah.
I wonder if Donuts listened to all the episodes.
I hope so. Or if they've gotten to like just up to Sonic.
Does anyone have a favourite episode of Toonhound? Like, do you repeat listen? I can't imagine this is a show that people repeat listen to.
No, I can't imagine it either. Maybe they do.
Storylords, I'd understand, right? TTOS, I'd understand if you had a favourite episode and you kept listening to it. But I can't imagine people like, I want to listen to that racing episode again. You just watch the cartoon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think my favourite episode might be when we watched Paddy the Pelican. That was a really funny episode. I
really liked the episode where we rated all the... we did the bracket. I think that was really fun.
That was a fun one. Yeah.
I like an episode where something really surprises me with how good or bad it is. Like when we watched Scavenger's Reign, and I was like, this is just phenomenal. I didn't know I was missing this. And when we watched this, I couldn't wait to talk to you about Redline. Well, I could because I wasn't very well on Tuesday, but you know, like the moment I finished watching it, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have so much to talk about with Spivsy.
Those are the best episodes, aren't they?
They are the best ones. The ones where we just can't think of anything to say are normally the bad ones. Do you know what episode I did like? Do you remember we did the Titan AE Treasure Planet?
Oh yeah, where we compared them. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah,
we didn't because we had nothing to say because they were so similar. And then we just made 5 minutes before we recorded, we made a game out of it and thought of some topics, and it ended up being like one of the episodes I've most enjoyed. It was really
it was
fun.
So long as well.
Yeah, it was really long.
A 3-hour episode.
And like there was a few points in it, and I remember Titan AE won, thank God, because Treasure Planet sucks. But yeah, we need to find some more similar things that we can do that sort of stuff with. I reckon.
Yeah,
I like doing the episode with Callum and Sam as well, where we made them fight.
Oh yeah.
How much they liked the.
It was the Last Unicorn.
Lord of the Rings.
The other one. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, we should do more ideas like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But those are our emails for this week.
All right. Well, next week. Oh, well, let's talk about before we do that. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, someone texted me. Next, well, if you want to send in an email, first off, you can send it to toonhounds@gmail.com. We read all emails. We love all emails. Tell us what you thought about the last show. Tell us what you thought about the cartoons we watched. If we were wrong, if we were right, opinions you disagree with, opinions you agree with. What flavour crisps do you like or can't stand?
You said that like Peppa Pig. What kind of crisps do you like?
I've got my dad voice on, obviously. If you want to support the show, you can head over to patreon.com/toonhounds and support us there. You get early access to the show. You get access to Daredevil in the Details much earlier than anywhere else. But you get and we're recording one today because Born Again
We are.
Season 2 came out yesterday, the first episode,
Yeah.
and we're going to talk about that.
Is it weekly? Or
Yes,
are
it
they
is
doing
weekly.
okay? They're not doing like
It is weekly.
a daily thing or anything. Because
No.
if there's another one, run, don't walk. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go head straight over to DisneyPlus.com.
Next week, there's 2 episodes out on the Wednesday.
Oh, okay, that's how they're doing it,
So,
like they
but
did last time.
Yeah, but it's only this week that there'll be 2.
Yeah,
This next week. But yeah, support us, listen to us, blah 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 blah. Next week we will be doing Muppet Babies. Next time, I mean, we'll be doing Muppet Babies and Tom and Jerry Kids. A V sponsored collection. So if you want to sponsor a collection, you need to be a patron. You need to let us know and email in. We would do them.
yeah, we will.
We'll generally do them.
Generally, I don't think we've ever had like a
genuinely.
suggestion and thought we're not doing that.
No.
I can't imagine what it would be if somebody said. I mean, I refuse to watch
Urotsukidoji.
Earthworm. Yeah, I won't watch Earthworm Jim. So
Rick
if somebody
and
suggested
Morty,
that,
I
I'd
think,
say
is
no. Rick and Morty's probably off limits. Ren and Stimpy, I won't do.
Yeah.
We should have like a list that we put up on the Patreon of like the
blacklist.
the dead zone.
I feel really
cartoons we
sad
won't
about
watch.
that as well because I loved the Earthworm Jim cartoon and I
Yeah.
loved Ren and Stimpy, but they're just off limits now.
Yeah. I don't want to watch
wouldn't
cartoons
watch-
made by rapists. It's a weird
No.
hang up I've got.
And I'm not watching Urotsukidoji or anything like that. No
Yeah.
hentai. That's not really for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
No
Bible
shaming
Black.
if it is for you, but I'm just not. I'm not reviewing that. I don't.
No,
think it's something I
no.
want to really review.
Yeah, it would. I don't want to have to press the explicit content button on Spotify
Yeah.
because then
yeah.
nobody will watch the stuff. Nobody
Yeah.
will know we exist.
If we're watching a really good cartoon where someone's got massive balloon tits for no reason,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
absolutely fine.
That's fine. Yeah,
Or is hanging dong, I don't care. But if they're like, if there's actual sex in it,
Yeah, I don't think we'd be
sorry,
allowed
I
to.
don't think
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing that. Yeah.
no.
We can maybe one day we'll do a Toon
Maybe.
Hounds Nights. But yeah, that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we're going to record a Daredevil in the Detail in a minute after I go and have some lunch because I'm really hungry. But luckily I'm on liquid lunches, so it's not going to take very long. And yeah, in the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Make sure you're watching lots of tunes. That's the main thing because tunes
Yeah.
make you happy.
They do.
Right.
Need
see
a
you
boon?
too.
Watch a tune. That's our new catchphrase.
Yeah, shirt it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shirt.
Right. See you in 2 weeks for more Toon goodness. Sorry about the fact that I had to stop a couple of times for the doorbell. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Bye.
It's another hour and a half episode. Look at that.
We're really good at doing these now.